The Type Soul scandal. Recently, as you've all seen, the Type Soul code had been leaked by an ex-developer that goes by the name of Siren. I was not planning on making a video about this, but as I've seen multiple content creators ramble like psych ward patients into their microphone with no detailed information and just going probably did this and maybe did that, I'd like to bring some light to the situation. Now, the more in-depth information on why Siren was removed are the following. Quote unquote, over time, anytime Ricky, also known as Siren, felt negatively affected in any type of way, they would threaten to leak the game unless they got what they wanted. They would have disgusting outbursts and acted in childish ways. This included multiple racist acts towards me, constantly talking down on Vivi, and disrespecting Draco's IRL status, etc. Ricky was basically a highly unstable person, and as stated before, has threatened to leak the game at least 6 times in total due to slight arguments. This is an example of threatening the game with leaks if he didn't get his way. A quick example of the common racism shown. Later on, he came back with a half-assed apology for his behavior and things he's done, with an ulterior motive, of course. That motive? Getting access to Roblox Studio. Siren wasn't famous for cookie logging people. You couldn't click on a picture he sent without being certain your account was in danger, even back in Rogue days. So this was way before Type Soul. Also, to add, people normally do not get force banned on Discord, but this guy was switching accounts on Discord like I switched socks. So you could probably guess what had been happening behind the scenes. Now, the developers have already talked about this in announcements, and I want to bring out the elephant in the room. What do the quote-unquote bugged rate of drops mean here? Well, it means a lot. It means that every singular raid could have been quote-unquote bugged like they say, but less conveniently, as in the other rates for getting a legendary were not actually higher, but rather lower. Hence, why everybody calls this game a money grab. Things never really felt like a 1%, and that can't be just me. It feels like the developers are not planning on genuinely salvaging the game, and such amateur behavior is astonishing. Feels like a couple of rabid preteens run this whole thing. And the fact that way too many people are running around with legendary blades now could be very harmful to the player base. Type Soul has been only taking L after L after L, to the point where it's not even funny anymore. Something needs to change, and it has to start from the roots of everything: the staff.